Saturday, August 31st, 2019. Bruce here, Mesh Grow Bags channel. A little shout out to Duck Guide, who's actually asked for a bamboo seedling update. So, sure, I'll make a video. Like I said, it's August 31st. There I am. It's early morning, not 8:30 maybe. Hurricane Dorian's coming across the Atlantic right now. It's 600 miles away maybe. So we've had a lot of very tropical weather. Bamboo loves it. This is my worm bin, of course, and I've been stacking some of my new coconut I collected in here. Just want to take a quick look at that. Let's go look at the seedlings here. Wow, holy smokes. This is, of course, my first D.Sinicus from August 1st. This is exactly 30 days old now. Wait a minute, is that, oh, that's just a piece of perlite there. That shoot right there is like, what, 4 or 5 days old? That's the first one to make its second comb, and looking really good, very nice. The ones with the chlorosis are still got some of the white, but look how green the new stem is, or the new leaf is. This one over here, this was probably my worst one with chlorosis, and it's still got a pretty white looking leaf coming out of there. This leaf didn't even get very big. It got so stunted. I'm hoping it's going to make a recovery here. I see a little bit of food in here because basically all of these pots are new worm bins. I don't see any second combs. Most of these seedlings down here are all from August 1st. This one failed. Something happened to that one. It died. And then all these ones over here are from just like last week. And they're looking really good. That was my second batch of seeds. I did a pluck yesterday. I plucked this one out of this container over here. There were 2 in one container, and that seed failed, so I pulled this one out and put it in there. This is a new one here. See, I got that the coconut husk around it. Oh, there's 2 in there actually. I got one over here coming up, so that's another Sinicus. That one's got a little chlorosis, but it didn't last very long. It's going away pretty quick. Oh, this is a polymorpha that I got with my giganteus seedling off of my eBay seller, and that thing's doing really good too. I mean, that's at least 18 inches tall. And this is a new shoot that's only been there probably maybe a couple days. And this Sinicus over here, some of its chlorosis leaves are kind of burning up. It's not a bamboo, but that's a sugar cane right there from seed, and it's looking really good. That's one of my best looking ones. They like some rich soil and a lot of water. All of these are also sugar canes from right about the same time, and those appear to have some chlorosis. And I thought that was some pretty rich soil in there, but they've got chlorosis too. Let's go look at the giganteus. Oh, but before we do that, check this out. I started a new bin / 15-gallon pot here yesterday. So this is stacked with all sorts of goodies in here. There's some compost out of my other bin, and that's got some worms in there, a little bit of food. There's a little baby worm right there. But so there's lava rock, charcoal, perlite on the bottom, and then some ground cocoa coir, the stuff that you get in the bricks. In case you weren't aware, this is a cocoa coir pith block, it's called, and that is 10 or 11 pounds. and it's a brick. You got to soak it in water. It's taped up pretty good. I wasn't planning on opening it. But when you break that up, it's very fine particulate, kind of like peat moss. This is peat and perlite. But so this is alternated peat, perlite, a bunch of whole and shredded coconut husks in there. And then I got a whole barrel full of this lawn clippings. There's a bunch of little sticks in there, and it's mostly oak leaf. And there's no ants in it, so that's really good. And I got this from my neighbor throwing it out. I take some of these big sticks and pepper tree branches and I throw those out. But that's about half, 50% of that bin is just oak leaf and coconut husks. Makes it a lot cheaper to fill them. Oh, and if we're going to check out seedlings, we need to check out seeds. Now this is my Bambus vulgaris, of course, from my collected specimens locally. And this is its new seeds. Now the other night when it was raining out here, a couple little seed or flowers popped out of there, just like on the other ones. Just one little flower came out with the pollen on it, and the wind was blowing really hard, so it might have blown all the pollen away, might have pollinated them, I don't know. Might be getting a few more little seed pods growing up there, not seeing them yet. But you see how that leaf has all these extra little, see, like the bottom leaf there, that's kind of a normal leaf, and then the top one here, it's got all these extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little segments kind of right in a row there. That's a pretty good example to compare the leaf, or the regular leaf, with the seed bud leaf. And that's where the seed buds will come out of, that little, those extra little nodes on that stem there. But yeah, not sure. They feel a little fatter, actually. There might be something in these. The other ones were hollow and weren't going to work. Whew. Got some peppers there, huh? Look at the color of those things. Oh my God. And they are so hot. I bet I could bite the end off those and shake some liquid out. Alright, there's my giganteas, of course, and this, I'm waiting for a new shoot to come out. The other ones were going every 2 weeks. But yeah, that thing's doing great in its 15-gallon pot. And then we got more, there's one, Sinicus with some chlorosis on it. Not looking too bad. Got a lot more green going there. And then all these guys, these are going to be long internode Bambusa long inter. Oh, you get some new shoots down there on that. New shoot down there. Couple new shoots on there. Ooh, that looks like a big fat one there. Big thick one. Little one down there. Looking good. And then, oh yeah, and as for my sound quality, I shoot all my stuff with my phone. Ooh, look at that one. That one's really burning up with the chlorosis. Now this one gets the most sun out of anything. That's way out here in the middle of the yard. These galangal gingers are looking a lot better. Ooh, that's got a new shoot coming up there too. And sugar cane out here getting a lot of sun. Starting to look a little better with all this rain. That shoot getting a lot bigger. That's only a couple, 3 days old. These ones are getting some shoots coming. New shoots. Second shoots. And these are some specimens here I dug up, of course, locally. That's like 6-foot tall shoot out of there. I moved those in on December 3rd, I remember. Here's a couple coconuts I planted. Not necessarily bamboo update, but put 3 of those in across the way here. Here's the little long internodes. Ooh, that's got a nice big shoot coming out of there. New leaf on the shoot. That's about 3 days. And I'm amazed that the rabbits haven't found this and chewed that off yet. And then all these guys over here, these are my Dendrocalamus aspers. Except for this one here. This, I believe this is a long internode. Let me see. Yeah, Yeah, there's nothing labeled on that, so, and there's 2 in there, so those are long internodes, and those got some big old shoots, new shoots, second shoots coming out of those. Look at that dew on there. So pretty. So yeah, everything's doing good, man. We have had the wettest August I think I can ever remember. And I got one more over here. This Seedicus, this is from August 1st too, and it's, I don't know, it's looking a little, oh, we got ants all over that. Ants love bamboo. No second shoot on that yet. Still a little chlorosis on there. It's trying to get some green. I've been giving them some worm tea, and I don't know, it just takes them a little time to get enough root to where they can get enough nutrients for all the water there. I think the water been so wet, and I think that's got something to do with it too. They're in pretty good sized pots, so that shouldn't be a factor. Man, I can't get over how big that shoot is in 4 days. I'm gonna have to this one's the one that's going to go in that new 15-gallon pot with the cocoa husks. And my shoot on my giganteous clone, that's about 5 or 6 inches tall now. Hard to get a shot of that in there. I can't take this screen off either because I got a leaf that grew through there. So I'm going to have to cut that hole bigger to get the screen off. Oh, and I saw this yesterday, new shoot on a clone. This is one of the December clones right here from the, oh, that would be from the 22-footer. This is the same top as the seeds my seeds are growing on. That's a piece of the same stalk. So that shoot right there is part of this plant right there, which is part of this massive stalk right here in this pot that is 22 feet tall that I collected. That would be November 11th, 2018. And it's still growing, still looks awesome. Just look at this stuff, how beautiful it is. But that's the same top that's seeding right there. I don't see any seeds on this one.